there, today I'm going to bring you another topper or wiglet review. This time it is from Gabor. Now Gabor is a pretty reputable brand and it is made by HairUWear. So it comes in this box with its tissue paper. And today is kind of the silver gray blend we're going to be looking at. Now it comes in the hairnet and you want to hang on to your hairnet so that you can store it without getting it tangled. And then it has its tissue paper. So I got this one on clearance, so it was a really good deal. I think these came out in 2016, so they've been out for a couple of years. And I paid about $50 for mine. I've seen them online anywhere from $45 to about $75 depending on the color and which website you're getting it from. I think they are phasing this one out, but I'm not 100% certain. This is Top Perfect and it is in a color called Sugared Pewter, which is a mix of gray and kind of a darker gray. So the color code on that one is GL5156. And because I got mine on clearance, the tags had already been cut off, but they've just put them back on like that. So the inside, and why it's a little more affordable than some other toppers, is all wefted. So there's not a monofilament here. These are just lines of wefted hair. And it is synthetic, but it's a very nice fiber. And the front has kind of a fuzzy velveteen top there, and then you have your pressure sensitive clips. It is very nice. It's got a good amount of coverage. This is about 10 inches long, and you would need to blend it in with your own hair. So it's not going to replace a wig, a full wig, because there's just not the same volume of hair. But if you have silver hair or you have another wig that you want to layer this on top of, this will work. This one I got for my mother, whose hair is more closely this color. This is a wig, but this matches my natural bio hair color. So I'm going to show you this on my bio hair, and it's a totally mismatched color, just so you can see where this topper starts and how it does with hair loss. And then I'm also going to show it layered on top of a silver wig, so if you have silver hair, it will make a little more sense and look the way it might look on you. So let's get started. So here's this topper with all of my bio hair pinned up. So this is just 100% what is in the topper. So it's got a pretty decent amount of volume, and it's a very nice style and fiber. So I'm pretty happy with this, especially considering the price and the fact that there is no lace front, there is no mono part or mono top or anything. It's just a plain old-fashioned wefted topper. So let's go ahead and do a 360. So you can see, like most toppers, the majority of the coverage is up front. This is, I believe, a 6.5 by 7 inch topper. So it comes to about here, which means if you have hair loss in the back, you're going to need to add in some additional wefts of hair, or just go for a larger topper or a full-size wig. So now let's look at this if you had your own hair to mix in. So I'm going to mimic that with another silver wig. And that is my last review, was a Paula Young wig in the color that is very similar to this one. It's a different name and it's a slightly different color code, but when you hold them side by side, that's a pretty good match. This is called Silvery Moon. This is called Sugared Pewter. So different brands, but you can still mix and match if you do a little experimenting. So I'm gonna go put this one on and then put this on top so you can see. So here is my full wig, and this will kind of mimic bio hair if this were my color. So now this is the before, if you had normal hair and you just wanted to add a little bit more volume, or maybe you wanted to add a bang but you weren't sure. you could use a topper for that to give it a little test, or if you want to protect your more expensive wigs and get a less expensive topper and cut some style into them, that's a great way to get started. So I'm gonna go put this on and integrate it in with this hair that's already there. So here we are with the topper in place, and I did my best to make sure that it's the hairline of the topper that you're seeing. If it was your own bio hair growing from your scalp, you can integrate it, or if you have a lace front, you could mix it in. But this is the topper, this is not the topper, and then this is the topper, and this is not the topper. So to combine the two, we're going to brush them together gently. And I always put my head here because there are metal clips that can pull and tug. And there you go. A little bit more volume, and you could zhuzh it up a little because there is some slight permatease in there. I go for the more sleek padded down look, but however you like to wear your hair is how you like to wear your hair. So let's do a 360. So you can see that if you have your own hair or another wig underneath, the amount in the back is perfectly normal and looks very natural. So this topper does fall forward a little bit, but it's not terrible, and you could pin it back if you wanted. Now it is a hardline front, so if you want to do like a half ponytail, you would need to pull in your own bio hair or have a lace front wig underneath. So just kind of play around with it and see what works for you. And this color is absolutely beautiful. It is a nice blend of silvery white and kind of a darker gray, but not super dark, if that makes any sense. Now the lighting I have going on, there is overcast natural light coming from the window, and then I have a couple of house lamps, so you're getting kind of a mix of indoor outdoor. If it wasn't raining out, I would take it outside, so I'll probably do a second outdoor interview where you can see this one in the sunlight, because it is very nice. It is of course synthetic, and it is not heat safe. So if you wanted to curl this or curl it under in any way, you would need to use some steamers or very hot water and some hair rollers. Now silver isn't just for those ladies that are getting on up in years. This is for modern people who want to experiment with that silver, platinum, pastel colored hair without bleaching and stripping your own natural hair. So wigs are really a fashion accessory that work for any age and any level of hair loss. Of course, this is designed for a mid-level range of hair loss, or you can use it as a volumizer to give your own hair more body. Or if you have roots growing in or something that's a different color and you want to hide that, you can also use these silver toppers for that. So they're very versatile. Lighter. This is GL 5156. So you can see there's a mix of 60, which is that pure white. So where does that come from? So I think this is a glazed color, which means the top is supposed to be lighter than the bottom. And a 5156. So a 51 is a mix of 75% gray, like silvery gray, with 25% black brown. So there are strands in here of a kind of a black brown grayish dark gray mixed with a lighter color. Now this also has permatease in it, so there is a slightly frizzy bit right here, I don't know if you can see it, that is to give you some volume and to make sure that the edges here don't peek out. If this video was helpful to you or you want to see more reviews like this, please leave me a comment below. And as always, thank you for watching.